去してしまう。
遊びに行くってのは行くことが大事なの。来てさえくれればあとは全部。
いい稽古相手になってくれよ。
手加減なしだぜ。管理します。再構成します。はっ、霧となって散りなさい。はっ、耐えられるか。
That looks like a continuation from the one yesterday.
やるか。清掃を開始します。やっ
Oh, whoops, was I supposed to do it without destroying the boxes? Oh. I think this is actually indicative of how like artists are these days. There are a lot of entitled artists who, not everyone obviously, but like there are a lot of them. It happened like when the whole AI controversy was coming up, you saw this type of mentality where artists were like thinking what they do is like super special and thinking that like they're the ones who get to decide the worth. It's like I've like this AI generated this thing, but it's soulless. It's like yeah, it's a useless, meaningless word. Like there's no soul in art. Like it's just some made up thing you're doing to try to like improve the value of your work, and it's just like they just forget the fact that like it's not them. The artists themselves don't decide what their art is worth. You know, sure, like you as an artist, you can be like, okay, well, here's I'm going to sell this piece of art, or I'm going to do this service, and design this or that or whatever, and I'm going to charge this. But like, but you're charging, but you can still like you might not be able to make a living because what you're charging is too much, right? Like it's up to the customer to decide whether that is worth it. And with like AI art, you got a lot of people being like, "Oh, actually, AI art is super easy to generate." And sure, let's just say it's not as good as real art, right? "Quote unquote" real art. Um, is it worth, you know, is it worth spending like twice as much money to get something that's 10% better? No. Most people would say no. Some people will, still choose to do it anyway. But like, it's this kind of mentality where this guy he thinks what he is doing is pop. He wants what he's doing to be pop and considered pop, but it's not. And it's because the market has decided no, this appeals to children. Like appeals to children. Like of the people who listen to your music, the people who like it the most are children. But this guy is just adamantly, refusing to admit that. He's like, no, they aren't children's songs. It's like they are children's songs if they only appeal to children or they primarily appeal to children. But this is an artist who just is not willing to accept reality and understand that, like, no, it's not. You don't get to decide, how other people view your art. You know, you can do the best you can, and you can market as best you can. And that's the whole thing. Is like even like the famous artists of today, like the artists who became famous, like Van Gogh and all, like a lot of artists weren't actually successful during their career. during their lifetime. Like they only became successful posthumously, which is like, yeah, like you don't get to decide the value of your work, the value of your art. Like only the customers can, and you don't get to decide what your art is or isn't because it's not about what you say your art is. It's about what other people say your art is. This could also be like, oh, other people say your art sucks, right? There's that. There's also like, oh, well, like, you know, because basically what he's trying to do, he's trying to resist reality. He's like, no, these aren't children's songs. These appeal to adults. It's like, well, reality shows that's not the case. Reality shows that children like these stuff, which is not a problem. But it's just this guy who's just like, yeah, it's just, he's just a wimp. He's just a weenie, and yeah, like it just happens. I think the AI art thing brought that sentiment out among artists a lot, where they're just like, no, like my job is important. What we do is important. It's like, sure, like to some degree, yeah. Like art will always exist in reality, but like we now have a tool to make art more accessible. AI art is making art more accessible. More people can get into art. More people can create things. You don't have to have artistic skill anymore to create art. That was a barrier to entry for some. Some people just can't draw, and like that's, it is what it is, right? Did I get the one here already? Did I forget to mark it then? Or is it on this side? I think it was here-ish. Oh, you just saw my face. No, yeah, I was definitely here. So I must have gotten it then. I'll double check the interactive map, and if I remember it, I'll mark it off. So yeah, like that's the whole kind of thing where it's just like, you get, and like the reason why artists care so much about AI art is because they realize, oh shit, this is gonna like, make me lose my job, or this is gonna devalue their job to some degree. And yes, it does. Like the reason why why artists had a job was because what they do is, you know, is needed. Like we will always need art. We'll always need to be able to design things. We'll always need it. Our art exists in many facets of our culture, but to be a good artist required some level of skill. Like I can't really draw that well. Like my drawings suck. So like I'm never going to be. I can't like. So if I wanted to design myself like a web page and create a web page that looks cool and nice and interesting, I can't do that because I can, and that's the silly thing too, is like there already are tools to do some of the things we want to do. But oh shit. Cheating. Like we have templates and shit for like art stuff. Like if you go into like so it is like kind of silly that like we do already have like tools, like we have templates for like a variety of like design things. We don't necessarily need to design some things because we have templated some stuff, but not everything obviously. But like we have done it somewhat. Oh, here it is. Oh, is this what I missed? Okay. Oh fuck! I didn't know this could sit on there. That's probably gonna be an achievement though. Can I change my pose? Oh shit! Wrong button. Okay, whatever. I don't care that much. So yeah, like it just is what it is. You just gotta accept reality, and you just get a bunch of people who are entitled, and like that's the tough thing too. Is like these people who are like doing these who are like saying, "Oh, there's no soul," all this bullshit. It's just like, yeah, they're just. Can I actually do this? Will I run out of Oh, I can't. Yeah, there are just people who don't want to accept the reality that their work is being devalued, which is just what the fuck. Wait, here we go. Because of other tools, and like it's not a problem, and I don't think you should try to like resist it because one, it's just gonna happen. Like you just can't stop it. These tools, AI art, is the future. It is just gonna proliferate because it just makes things easier and it lowers the skill gap for being an artist. You can produce like you no longer have to you don't have to necessarily like if you want to like because there's a lot of indie projects like for video games and shit where it's just like yeah you need to create your video game you can't if you can't draw you pretty much need to like go if you can't draw then you have to like hire someone to do this which is puts a barrier to entry to creating a video game if you want to create this indie video game but you can't draw but you can code and that's it um, it becomes much harder. Either it'll take much longer for you to essentially learn how to do what you need to do, and like draw it slowly. And like usually, like we'll probably you'll end up doing pixel art, but like it just opens up. It'll provide just so many more options for you, and just lowers the barrier to entry to doing all sorts of things. So, and like it's the people who are complaining are just people who are just so self-interested. They're just like, no, no, this negatively affects me, so I'm going to bitch and moan about it. Yes. Oh, I didn't level her talents either. Shit. Oh, I could actually level her talents. Why did I not? Did she share with Florin? Is that what it is? No. Who shared with her? I thought someone shared with. Was it Navia? No, Navia was different. Why did I not level Emily's? Oh, that's so weird. Maybe I ran out of robot parts. And maybe that was it. Or maybe I ran out of money, as I have no money now. Okay, well I need some more of that anyway, so I'll go farm for that, and I can farm money at whatever. Now that I know that this domain is a. But yeah, so like that's the whole thing. Just you can't decide you can't decide who your art appeals to and who your art is for. You just gotta do your best and hope that it's appreciated by as many people as possible.
なたにも騒乱の憩い。
参る。
よっ、逃がさない。行け。はっはっよっ、はっはっ
はっはっやっ。
ご安心を。全部丸見えね。
参る。そうもみちは地図。
瞬く間に。はっはっ、健康よ、世の乱れを切り尽くせ。陣営のごとく。よっやーほっはっ。
風よ。はっはっはっ。
瞬く間に。
私のお家にいらっしゃい。
ほっ行け。ふわっ、我が剣よ、影に従え。ふっはっはっ、瞬く間に。ほっはっふん。
はっ。
騒乱の憩い。
陣営のごとく。行くわよ。
手をつなぎましょう。ご安心を。
雲がく借りなく時。
健康よ、世の乱れを切り尽くせ。瞬く間に。はっはっふわっ。
しょ。ソーランのいこ
はっや
れこそが知恵の源。
行け。はっはっ、たまたまよ、逃がさない。陣営のごとく。はっはっはっ、えっはっ。
ご安心を。
風よそこもみちば散らまく惜しみ。
瞬く間に。はっ、健康よ、世の乱れを切り尽くせ。急がないと。
ソーランのいこ
参る。
行け。えっふっやっほっはっはっやっ、我が剣よ、影に従え。瞬く間に。はっ
はっ
やっとはっほった全部丸見えね。ご安心を。
はっそれ風の雲の行くごと。
はっはっやっ、健康よ、世の乱れを切り尽くせ。行くわよ。
うわあぷよーんぷよよーんうわあとっとっと。
休むことも大事だけど。
Okay, there we go. Did all I wanted to do.
気を抜きすぎてはダメよ。
Spend more talent stuff. Still need more talent shit for Mulani to get her burst up as well. I'll probably just do her. I think I probably will crown her skill and burst, but just at a later time. I need more money. Constantly out of money, but I can get money any time of the day, any day. So I'll just focus on that for some other day. But thank you all for watching. I will see you all.